Hi, Katie. I heard Liam say
You
something
bastard.
about you using
I don't
some
want to live with
vacation
you
days
anymore.
to get a whole week off for
Then let's
Thanksgiving.
divorce.
So, how long are you planning on staying at my house?
You mean Liam?
From now on, you
I
two
have
are no
no
longer
idea.
husband and wife.
Well,
Yes,
that's
sir.
a bit rude, don't you think? You're my son's wife. You should know these things.
I'm sorry, but I really don't know anything about his plans for that week.
Well, you took the time off. So how could you not know? You'd think you'd know your own family's plans, at
Goodbye.
least. This is pathetic.
I think you may have misunderstood what he said. I am taking that week off of work, but I won't be going to your place for Thanksgiving.
10 years
That's why I'm
later.
not sure exactly what Liam's plans are.
Ha. Misunderstanding.
Liam's the one going to your place, not me. Yeah! So, don't you think you should ask him when he's arriving and how long he's staying instead of asking me?
What are you talking about? Are you saying you're not coming here for Thanksgiving? You've got to be crazy.
Hello?
I'm having the whole family over.
This is your
I'm not
stepmom and
crazy.
stepsis.
You told me yourself, didn't you?
Told you what?
You said you never wanted to
I'll
see my
prepare
face
food.
again.
You two play together,
Whether
okay?
I want to or not, I don't really have a choice now, do I? Whether I like it or not, you're part of the family. So I expect you to show up to family get-togethers. Believe me, if I could change it, I would. But Liam married me, so there's nothing I can do about it. So quit screwing around and make sure you're here for our Thanksgiving dinner. Figure out what days are coming and let me know ASAP.
You shouldn't do that.
I'm
I
hungry.
need to give
I
the
want
rest
hamburger.
of the family a firm time.
You get
and
it
date.
yourself.
I will
You
tell
two
Dad.
are the only ones that live so far away. We have to schedule everything around you. Frankly, I'm getting sick. Sick of it. And I know it's because of you that Liam moved so far away.
Liam and I made that decision together, so don't say it was because of me. And anyway, every time I go to your house, you just make me do all the cooking and all the cleaning. I can't relax when I'm over there. It's like you won't even allow it.
I can't believe you just said that to me. You're my daughter-in-law. That's your job. You're supposed to make life easier for me when you're around. I have no idea what Liam sees in you. It's still a mystery as to why he decided to marry you. You're so selfish and lazy. It's not like I make you do that every day. You're complaining about helping your own mother-in-law a few times a year. You're useless.
I'm sorry you feel that
Katie, I can't believe you don't know this
Ruby.
already. But I guess you'll have to tell you myself. When you marry a man,
Bad boy.
you're not supposed to just make his life better. You're supposed to make life for his parents better too. So obviously,
A
that
few
includes
moments
me.
later.
That's your job. That's any wife's job.
I've never heard that before. Is that how they did things in the old country before your family moved to America?
Ha! Old country. What are you talking about? My parents were born and raised here. And so was I.
So is that an old custom from your country that your grandma taught you or something?
How dare you? You're being so rude to me. You're a horrible person.
What happened?
I can't believe
my
people
gosh.
like you exist.
Oh
You talk like this, yet you won't even give my son a boy of his own. The family name is going to die with him all because of you.
Yeah, I know. You've told me that many times before. And you say it to me as if I can control the gender of my children before they're born. Say whatever you want. I won't be going to your house for Thanksgiving. Liam will be going without me. Liam's okay with it too. In fact, it was his idea.
Liam wouldn't say anything like that. He knows it's your job to help me out. Stop with your jokes. They're not funny. And lying is never funny. You're not just a terrible wife. You're a liar too.
No, Liam sees how you treat me, and he knows me going to your house
Are you
causes
all right?
nothing but stress.
Thank
When
you
you
for
come
saving
here,
me.
you're the only one causing anyone stress. All you do is complain about every little thing I ask you to do for me.
I don't remember complaining about anything you've asked me to do. Can you give me one example?
It doesn't matter. Just shut up. You're a worthless excuse for a woman.
Well, and me being rude to you. Anyway, like I said, I'm not going with Liam this year.
Peter,
He's going
Ruby.
by himself.
You two are supposed
This
to
was
be
all my
husband and wife. You're
I'm
supposed to
sorry,
do things
Peter.
together.
Thank you for saving me.
That means
I'm
you
happy
should be
when you're
with
safe.
Liam instead of staying home by yourself. You obviously weren't raised very well if you don't even know that much.
That sounds a little old-fashioned too. Besides, other than him going to your house without me, we're together pretty much all the rest of the time. So don't worry about us.
Well, I can assume that Annie is coming here with Liam then. He'll make sure there's fresh sheets on the bed in the guest room for her.
No, I said Liam will be going by himself.
You
Annie will
useless.
be spending Thanksgiving with him.
Why?
No, no.
So now you're not even going to let me see my own granddaughter.
Did
Get
you
out.
forget?
Forget what? What are you talking about?
I gave birth to Annie, he said, and I quote, "You don't need another girl in the family." You remember saying that, right?
I may have said that. Little Annie has come to my house many times. My granddaughter is cute. I want to see her. I can see a lot of Liam in her and not much of you. Maybe that's why I like her so much.
Oh, really? I guess that's good to hear.
Nice.
But the last time we visited you, didn't
Who
you
can
say to
kill
me,
the
and I
dragon
quote
will be
again,
the next king.
"So you still haven't given me a grandson yet, have you?"
Okay,
You know,
okay.
that's what we need. The truth is,
Bye,
Annie
bye,
did
Dad.
say that. And now she thinks you don't want her. She cried herself to sleep that night. And she hasn't forgotten what you said. So we're not taking her over there anymore.
But I didn't say anything bad about Annie. If you let me think that that is an insult to her, then this is all your fault. You're a bad mother. I didn't insult Annie.
You didn't say anything bad about Annie. But
Brother,
she knows you want a grandson, and she knows she's not a boy. She's young, but she's old enough to put two and two together. Maybe you should be more considerate when you open your mouth in front of everyone.
Yeah. Look, we'll apologize to her when she comes in. So make sure you and Annie both come here with Liam for Thanksgiving.
No. Annie and I won't be going there this year. Annie and I are going to be spending Thanksgiving with my parents and my family.
You've got to be kidding me. You're my oldest boy's wife, for Pete's sake. If you're not here, who's gonna prepare the Thanksgiving meal for everyone?
See? You expect me to do it all instead of sharing the work amongst the whole family. If you don't want to have the whole family help, well, you're hosting the party, so don't you think you should be the one preparing the meal?
I'll get you something
But
to
the
eat.
whole family is going to be
Okay.
here. My job is to entertain everyone while they're here. I can't be slaving away in the kitchen out of everyone's.
But you expect me to?
That's not the point. I can't do all this myself.
Why can't everyone help? Or get everyone to bring something so you'll only have
Stop
to make the
it
turkey?
harmless.
I can't make my guests bring food.
Get out.
Why not? Are they guests or family?
Don't get smart
Stupid.
with me. It's your job to do all this.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense. You don't want your guests or your family to do any work. Yet you want me to do it all. So if I went to your house, you're saying I wouldn't count as a guest, as a family member?
That's not what I'm saying at all. As my eldest son's wife, it's your job.
I've never heard that before in my
Thank you
life.
for saving my son.
And if hosting a Thanksgiving dinner
This
is too
magic
much work
necklace
for
will give you
and you don't want to
superpower.
share the work
Why are you
amongst
killing
everyone,
people?
then why don't you just get it catered?
am not doing that. Do you know how expensive catering would be on a holiday?
Please don't hurt
And besides, having the family come to my house and everyone eating a nice home-cooked meal is a family tradition. So if you want
I will
to be part of
explain
this
everything
family,
to your
make sure
majesty.
you're here to do your job. You have to remember, we're not like your family. We're not poor. We expect a certain level of sophistication.
It has to be mine.
So now you're implying that your family has more money than mine? I don't know why you think my family is poor.
Oh no!
And again, this isn't
Ken.
making any sense.
Ken.
Wake up!
Let me get this straight. Your family's not poor. You're implying you have lots of money. And yet you don't want to pay for catering because it's expensive. Okay,
Ken.
Shut up.
and I don't know why you think my family's poor. This year we're all going to West Palm Beach for Thanksgiving weekend. We booked the whole family in a nice hotel, and we're having the grand Thanksgiving feast at a
Good
beautiful
work,
restaurant.
my son.
We'll be having amazing food, and none of us will have to lift a finger.
How did you survive?
Everyone is going to be relaxing the entire weekend. My brother and sister are also going to be there with their family. And nobody
All of
will
you
have any
died.
trouble planning the weekend trip. In fact, we'll be paying for my parents the entire weekend. They offered to pay, but wanted it to be my treat because of all they do
Magic
for me.
necklace belongs to someone deserving.
I can't believe this. You were talking your parents on vacation. You've never done anything nice for me.
But you just don't
Let
get
me
it.
go.
I thought he did road construction or something. I figured he was one of those guys who stood on the road and held the slow sign.
What? No, not at all. And I think you'd be surprised how much guys like that make anyway. You really don't know much about working at all, do you? Maybe because you've never worked a day in your life.
I don't really know what you're getting at here.
Whatever. The point is, you don't need to be worrying about my family.
Take it.
They
You seem
aren't
really
in need
cold.
of any money. And as for me, I'm doing just fine financially as well.
Thank you.
Much better than me, too. So if I want to take my parents on a trip, Liam can't say anything about it. He knows that, and he's fine with it. Besides, this little trip I'm taking with Annie and my family
Thank you
is
very
just
much.
a drop in the bucket. So don't worry about us.
Bye, have a great time.
In fact, I'm thinking about taking my parents to the Caribbean in the winter.
Katie, I'm so sorry. It seems I was wrong about you. Let's just forget about how I've treated you so far, okay? I didn't know the whole story. You can't blame me for that, can you? Let's make a fresh start. Okay. Let's have a nice long talk about all of this over Thanksgiving. How does that sound?
What? That's impossible. I have plans already. I told you that. And I don't like how you can flip-flop and do a complete 180 like that.
What do you mean by that?
Look, we already have everything booked. And since we booked it as a group,
You got
if I was
food
to
poisoning.
cancel and go to your place
The
instead,
surgery was
I wouldn't get
successful.
my money back
You can
because
discharge
the rest
now.
of the group would still be
Thank you,
going.
doctor.
And not wasting my time, my money, or my vacation days to go to your place.
It doesn't have to be Thanksgiving weekend. We can get together a different time. You said yourself you do remote work. So you can come here anytime you like, right? You can do your work here and I can see my granddaughter. It's a win-win.
I'm sorry, but you live in the middle of nowhere. Your
Hey,
internet
friend.
would be too slow for me to get any work done. And that's not even taking into consideration any data cache you might have. Not to mention the fact that I doubt you would give me any time to
Dirty.
get any
I
of
shouldn't
my
take
actual
pity on
work.
you.
Going to your place has too many variables I can't miss.
Too many variables.
I should only play
What
with
does
the
that
rich.
even mean? Whatever, it doesn't matter. If you don't want to come here, how about we join you in Palm Beach? Let's enjoy Thanksgiving together.
What about the rest of your family? And why would you want to spend Thanksgiving with my family?
It's okay. I I don't have to have Thanksgiving at my house every year. If I cancel this one time, I don't think anyone would mind. I think it's best if my husband and I spend time with you and Annie this year.
I thought you said having Thanksgiving at your house was a tradition.
Every now and then is good to try something new. Besides, I haven't been to Palm Beach before. It sounds great.
If you want to come, I can't really stop you.
That's great. Thanks.
But you're gonna have to book your own hotel room, and you won't be able to join us for dinner.
I guess that would be okay. Which hotel are you staying at?
Let me make one thing clear though. I'm not paying for you or your husband.
That's so dirty. I won't jump in.
Why not? That's so rude.
I'm scared
I
to be
don't see
wet.
how that's rude. I said I was paying for my parents. You are not my parent. If you want to take a vacation to Palm Beach, that's up to you. That's got nothing to do with me. Oh, and just so you know, the hotel we booked is very popular. I made reservations months ago. I thought you'll be able to get a room at the same place we're staying at. I booked a couple months ago, and I still had to use one of my connections to get enough rooms for everyone. I doubt you'll be able to get in. But maybe they can put you on a wait list, and maybe you'll get lucky.
I can't believe this. I get it. You make good money and you're gonna have to pay for it. You don't have to rub it in my face like this. You're so rude. You're always putting me and my family down. Have some respect.
Being rude.
Where
I
are
haven't
you?
said anything about your family other
Where are
than
you?
you're not paying for your vacation. You're the one who's always making fun of me for the school I went to and for what my dad does for a living. You even came out and said straight to my face that you never wanted to see me again. And you even made Annie think you hated her just because she was a girl. And today alone, you've called me useless, horrible, a terrible wife, a liar, and a worthless excuse for a woman. And do you talk about me being rude?
Look, I might have gone a little too far with some things that I've said. I apologize for that. So let's go on a nice trip together so we can clear the air, okay?
If you want to come, book a hotel room and pay for it yourself. Or see if Liam is willing to use some of his money to help pay for you. Wait, now that I think about it, I don't think he'd be able to. He's been saving up for a new surround sound system for the living room. The 10 of his
I'm
earnings
okay.
means he's been saving up the entire
Your grandma
year,
got
and he
sick.
still doesn't have enough.
I have to bring her the
I doubt
medicines.
he'll hand over his entire
Let me do it.
entertainment fund to you just because
The
you're
forest
jealous
is
of my
very
parents.
dangerous.
I can do it. Please. Just this one time.
Okay,
We're
but you have to
family.
stick to the main road.
Huh.
Do not go into the
Karen.
forest. There is a wolf there.
Are you forgetting the other thing you said to me earlier today?
Remember,
You told me in
don't
plain
go to the
English,
forest.
and I quote yet again. As far as I'm concerned, you're not part of my family anymore. And you know what? I agree. You've never once made me feel like I was part of your family.
Wolf won't appear at daytime.
So don't worry about it. I don't consider you and I family either. Or even friends for that matter. And for that exact reason, please don't text me anymore. Don't call me either. If you want to talk to your family, talk to Liam. After that, in the end, Katie decided against going to her mother-in-law's house for Thanksgiving. Instead, she and her daughter, Annie, had a fantastic time on Kata's Thanksgiving vacation in Hawaii Beach.
I'm lost.
Karen, out of spite and possibly to ruin Kata's vacation, attempted to book a hotel in Hawaii Beach. However, all the good hotels were fully booked.
So
In
hungry.
addition, Liam adamantly refused to contribute any money towards his parents'
There
trip.
it is, my meal.
He didn't want to miss out on purchasing his
Why are
almost
you
saved-up
crying?
surround sound system. When his mom tried to guilt him into paying for their vacation, she mistakenly asked him which was more
Wolf,
important to him,
Wolf.
her happiness or a new
Don't
surround
scare.
sound system.
I'm a vegetarian.
Liam made the mistake of answering truthfully, stating that the surround sound system was more important to him because of his love for watching movies. Needless to say, this created quite an uncomfortable Thanksgiving weekend when Liam reluctantly attended the dinner, relying on a lot of wine to get through it.
I'm
He
lost
left
because I was
early the next
unfocused.
morning, despite the long drive. I believe that Liam and his mom will eventually work things out, and she will forgive him for not treating her to a vacation. However, Katie still has
Don't
Liam's
cry.
mom's number
Tell me your
blocked on her
grandma house,
phone
I
to
will
this
leave you
day.
there.